It is a sunny day, but it's very cold. And recently we had issues with heating the camper. We are living in a camper while building the house. Hey everyone, thank you for being back with us. Today I have a different thing going. It's about our camper. We don't talk too much about it, but I felt like I should say something. Living in Montana, it's beautiful, yet heating, it's a very important part of our lives here. And this is our second winter in a camper. It's noon right now and the sun is shining. I love it. I try to catch a little bit of sun before it's getting cold again because we are expecting snow maybe in 2 days from now. And we had maybe a month where we didn't see the sun at all. As you know, we're building the house and we are not ready to move in it, and we're living in a camper. I want to talk about the issues we had with heating the camper. We are having a furnace, but we want to keep it for emergencies in case the electric grid goes down. The furnace is gonna kick in and then save us. Well, it's an issue there too because if it's too cold, it's not gonna kick from the first start. It's gonna start and then it's gonna stop. Then it needed to be reset and do again, and you have to be there to reset it to put it one more time to work. Unfortunately, if we are not at home and the electric goes down, we may be in trouble with the camper, but hopefully that would never happen. Well, recently we had cold days, and we had the cold days last year, and we had some issues with some electric heaters that they would randomly stop. You set them up on what you wanted to, and then because they didn't have enough output, they would probably overheat and then they will stop automatically and randomly. It's not like when they get to a certain temperature you set, they would stop and then they kick back in on and off. No, they just would stop during the nighttime. Especially it would be very scary because who knows, you may wake up frozen. And we went through 9 different electric heaters. We tried so many that it's ridiculous right now, but I think we might find the winners. I'm just putting up that because that might help someone. We used with very much success. Wow, is the snow falling? We used with very much success one electric fireplace and a little heater that we have it on top of the electric fireplace to redistribute the heat all over the camper because our camper is narrow and long. It's the 27-foot camper. The electric fireplace would not have enough power to push the heat everywhere, and then we use the electric ventilator to have the heat going everywhere. I think this is a winner in our setup, and I hope this information is gonna help other people. We started with this type of oil heater that is useless. Then we moved on to 5 of these. Yes, we got 5 of them because we didn't realize what was the problem. We had 2 at the time or 3 at the time, and then they would work and then they will stop. We had 3 or 4 of those, and these are the same brand with previous one. And guys, please stay away from this. We realized that this brand has a safety switch, which most of the heaters have, but this is overly sensitive and will stop at random times. Because the camper is small, we opted for a smaller fireplace, but this one didn't have a remote and only had adjusting knobs, You didn't know what temperature is for sure and what it's doing. We didn't like it. This one and the next one were the scariest because you could get burned going next to them, and they were not too much to control because they only had 3 settings for the power, nothing else. We didn't like them, especially because they felt unsafe. This is the third of the same brand heater. I previously said that they are not good, and of course we got 5 of them because they were new and we thought the manufacturer did better job with this one. Well, it turned out that we were wrong. They all have the safety issue that is stopping randomly the heater. And finally we are the winners, the last 2 of them, which did great for our camper. I'm going to put their names in a comments section, but heads up, I'm not making advertising. We don't get anything for talking about it. We have removed our couch and then we make it a storage space. It's for water mainly and some winter clothing, like you take on and off quickly. But this is the electric fireplace we're using, and this is the little heater we're using for the top. Overall, it did very good when we had very low temperature in like 9 degrees Fahrenheit or less. I must say that each is on a dedicated breaker. These are the bad guys. I got upset and I kicked them out of the trailer. I use 2 other different from the same brand and they all had the same issue. They will just stop at random time without even kicking back in. And it's another issue, I don't know if anybody makes these, but if the power goes down, when the power starts again, they would not start automatically. I would like some of the heaters, I know there are maybe like issues with them, but I would like some of the heaters to be like automatically to kick on at the same settings they had previously with the power outage, to have like a memory, something to be able to restart, because in our situation we need to make sure that camper is safe if we are not at home, and now we are stressed every single time we leave the house. What if the power is out and the furnace is not kicking in because it's too cold? If anybody has better ideas, please let us know, because that would be good for the house later on. I would like to go on vacation maybe, or travel a little and then make sure the house is safe. It's not like I have frozen pantry or other issues with the house because the power went out and the heaters are not kicking in the right moment. If you didn't see our skirting video, you can check it out, but you will know that we skirted the camper outside to make sure that the heat stays in and we have warm plumbing underneath. And then we have this plastic and the bubble foil that's going on the ground, and it's like, you see where it's dry, it's because we have the plastic wrap going, and then it's buried with the dirt to make sure it's no air going in. I covered the refrigerator vent, but not totally, because I need a little bit of breeze going in and out for the refrigerator to work in case the electric grid goes down. Here you can see the plastic through the snow, because we didn't put too much dirt, we have enough there, it's okay. And then everything is dry, like I said, it's because we have the plastic underneath, and the plastic let the moisture dry faster. This is the opening to empty the toilet, and I made sure the furnace vent is open. You don't want to restrict this, you don't want to cover it, but that's the best thing, to have it open. But like I said, when it's too cold, you may have a surprise and then the furnace may not kick in. And to keep everything nice and cozy underneath, we have a heater that's the same brand with the heater that it's not working, but because it doesn't need to put too much input, we'll keep it at 39 Fahrenheit. Because it doesn't have to keep too much of heat at once, probably it's not stopping, but The other ones, because we need like 73 degrees minimum to keep it in the camper, they are randomly stopping working. I hope that you find this helpful. Thank you for watching and see us in the next videos. It's not bad. I'm editing my movie by the wood stove. I like it.